checking the volume. One, two. Still a bit loud. That's better, isn't it? Can I turn this down in game? Might be able to actually. Would prefer that. I think that's asking a lot of 90s game. Because I might have to go into the game.
Get in there. That idiot has known 24 hours a day. I'm coming in after you.
Okay, so if I like turn this.
Testing 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't know if the game saves either. Right, so we'll try turning that off. See if it remembers that. Doesn't sound like it remembered that.
Get in there. That idiot has known 24 hours a day. I'm coming in after you.
Hello, lurkers, and hello, all you archaeologists. Welcome to the proximity. I'm about to begin a Normality adventure. It's by Gremlin Interactive, and it's from the 90s. I'm playing in DOSBox right now. We've got some glorious saxophone, and back in the day, I played the demo to this, and I've never seen beyond the demo. I believe the dudes are gonna start talking, so I'm gonna.
I began to learn the shady history of Nootropolis shortly after my week-long holiday in the Blue Pens. Most events happened before my time, but I was soon to get swept up in the events which had transformed this radical, free-thinking utopia into the polluted pit of boredom it is today. Something was up with the population, something unnatural and sinister. My life and theirs were about to change forever. I'll start right at the beginning.
So I've never seen this before. One normal day.
I was spending a little quality time, walking a couple blocks and whistling a particularly annoying tune I had composed. Suddenly, from out of the smog... Whoa! Hi, guys.
Because the demo just starts you off in the game.
7 lousy days in a Spartan blue box, basically for being too happy. And on every one of those days, those norm guys piped into my cell what can only be described as elevator music. Normalizing, they call it. Ugh. Then, on the last day, frustrated? Want to meet some like-minded individuals? Want to do something about the state of the city? Get a job and snoop around Plush Rest. You'll find a group in one of the dumpsters around the back. An empathizer. This was my first contact with people on the same wavelength. Stuff was about to change for the first time in almost 40 years.
Normality. Are we playing a point and click? And this isn't a LucasArts point and click, so don't expect everything to make sense or to be funny. We'll see. Now, obviously, Gremlin Interactive did loads of games, but this particular engine I am familiar with because I was a big fan of a game called Realms of the Haunting back in the day, and I plan on playing Realms of the Haunting in the stream one day. I'd like to have a few more viewers.
That TV is on 24 hours a day. I'm coming in after you.
So the demo starts here. I don't even think you get that cutscene. Let's my phone slightly. So yes, this is a first-person point-and-click game. Which, I mean, the thing about Realms of the Haunting is, for all its flaws, I do think it was ahead of its time. I don't think the technology was quite there for the stuff they wanted to do. So yes, we want to meet somebody downtown. We do have a map, I believe, if I press M. The plush rest factory.
I don't think I can reach there from here.
But we'd have to leave the house, and he's just phoned me into the house. There's the fan making that noise then. So I'll try and open the door.
I can't get it to shift without the keys, and I don't think I'll be seeing those for about a week. Whoever made this hovel thought very seriously about home security.
So I'm locked into my flat. So yes, this has the voodoo doll. So not a bad system, to be honest. So interact, pick up. Those could have just easily been the same button, but open again could have been the hand. So I can talk. I can look at. Yeah, not bad. We have ourselves a window, the most obvious exit. And I'll tell you what, we're not going to try and like be clever and pick up everything. We're going to just try and just leave and see what happens. Now, I think I remember, despite the fact that I would have been 14, and I'm now 36, I think.
You in there, listen to that TV, or you'll get another week in the pen.
I do remember some of the puzzles for this particular room. He wants me to turn the TV on, so I guess I'll turn the TV on.
Useless thing.
So yeah, you
Get back on before that Norm outside complains.
don't think this was in the demo, nor did the demo have voices. Because... Okay, I love that it's teletext. Can I change the channel? Do I have Outlook? Job watch. Okay. Yeah, so if we open up this...
It's stiff, but I can manage it.
And perhaps we can leave immediately.
I don't want it.
Don't,
Oh man, that TV turned itself off again. I just gotta find a way to keep it on.
So I've got to find a way to keep the TV on. Because he'll get angry at me if this TV does not stay on.
Useless.
Space to cut scene. I'm using the arrow keys. So we can look at this sofa.
Let's see what's down here. Aha! There's some ah! That's done it. I've broken it.
Yeah. We have some coins, probably come in handy. I'll put them in my bag, I guess. There you go. Can I? No, I just want to keep the coins, to be honest.
Money will always come in handy. Now, what can I use it for?
I'd like to keep the money, please.
Right.
Ah! Okay, so pick up and use are definitely different things. Fine.
I can't do that.
Let's look at the
Just
scissors.
a set of slightly soiled scissors.
Okay, I like the alliteration, but how do you soil a pair of scissors?
Mister, turn that TV on. Listen and obey.
Useless.
What's this?
What the heck is this? I think it came from my couch. It's making some really weird sounds. Spooky.
Right, it appears to be called Kent.
I got it, but I'm not comfortable with the idea.
Right.
I've nowhere to put the bits. I'll leave it here. It's very relaxing watching this all day. Ooh, yeah, wow.
Yes, indeed. Have a look at this flyer. Oh,
Do you crave for a plush posterior perch? Are you unhealthily heavy? Then come and work in our test department. Good shifts, lots of sitting, as much food as you can eat, and hear this, you get paid for it. See Mr. Brinkler right away. Remember the Plush Rest motto, if your butt's in a rush, buy the best, buy Plush Rest.
quite. Well, I think we can talk to people as well, yeah. No, I don't want to use it. I want to pick it up.
Do you crave?
No.
It just looks like junk mail to me.
God, look. I remember these. They're not that old, I know, but like, you don't see them.
Oh, too loud! I'm gonna build deluge for my speakers if I ever see them. Great song though. Arnie, arnie, diddy, arnie, well, my car's got no wheels, but I'm still running. Oh.
Indeed. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what all the levels are for. Like, one would have been a radio. Why did they need to be so big? Because these are 90s, right? You obviously had the wide thing that had the tape deck. And you could have, like, CD versions of those that looked like pasties. Oh, I just realised not everyone know what a pasty is. Like a triangle-shaped pastry with meat in its corners. Anyway, so, you know, tape to tape, which really wouldn't need that much space, but I guess they just wasted a lot of space or something. One for the radio, one for CDs. Oh, a record player.
You in there, listen to that TV.
Right.
You got another week.
I'm going to turn this off because it's annoying me. No, I can't. I don't have an option to do that. Fine, whatever. Chest of drawers.
Nice cheap furniture made from recycled fruit rinds.
Okay, I was kind of interested in the t-shirt.
It's an old t-shirt with I am fat in the front and honest really on the back.
Oh yeah, so two things I wanted to say, and I'll probably say them again if somebody comes on the stream. One, so as you can sort of see, this is a very ugly game, like purposely so, and like finding a background, an official background, which this is, that wasn't just atrocious on the eyes, was quite difficult. I managed to find, so there's a strategy guide for this game, and it comes with pictures of like the town, and I've inverted the image, so I've gotten that. But the other thing is, so some of these games, especially from the 90s, I don't know how well they've aged. Specifically, I'm thinking of a game called Constructor, because Constructor was a kind of, again, it was a British game. The guy's clearly trying to do an American accent, but I'm pretty sure this is a British game.
Listen and obey.
So I think it's a British game trying to sound American. I'm not 100% sure about that though. Anyway, my point is, Constructor is about like a SimCity type game, but it's got tenants of different class levels, and it's not very nice. It's all kind of punching down types humour, even though like it punches down all classes, but like you're always going to start off with the lowest class, and so a part of me worries that this might be similar because it's like this is where people live, right? But like, I don't know. I'll give this the benefit of the doubt. there's some satire here, and it's not. Doesn't seem like it's punching down, but I'm not 100% sure. So, because there's things like I don't like with a T-shirt that says "fat" on it, and the sitting down joke. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Turn that TV
I'm to.
back on.
It just doesn't want to open.
Okay, let's have a look at it.
An ad for jobs at Plush Wrist.
Yes. Oh, does it change depending on what's? No, it doesn't.
Ad for jobs at Plush Wrist.
Right, so we blew the speaker. So this is not Realms of the Haunting. Oh, I can also use the mouse to. Hang on, could I? Oh yeah, I can. That's weird. So if I hold down the left mouse button and just sort of drag forwards, I can walk like that. Yeah, sure. But there's no way to angle the screen up and down because this is not 3D. This is a different technique. Realms of the Haunting has the ability to lean up and down, and it warps the world in such a way. It clearly wasn't designed for it, and you might think, "Shut up! I'll turn it back on." You might think,
Open, close, or unlock something. Useless thing.
You might think, oh, you know, it's just simulated 3D, right? And you could just no, it's projected in such a way that it knows the textures and it's drawing them in such a way. It's all kind of manual, and it just tilting the camera is just not an option. I'm pretty sure. Because anyway, we want to actually grab this T-shirt.
Okay, I have it.
Right. Let's actually grab those scissors as well.
That bald patch. I'm sure the scissors were never that big.
Yeah, that is kind of interesting. Can we grab that?
Why? They're totally thrashed.
What did we...
I've trashed them. I blame that Brian Deluge.
Yes. Oh, these fucking heaters. Yeah, it's just like you turn them on and just big orange things come out. I don't know if they still exist or not. I know I used to have them. I feel like they cost a fortune.
I seem to remember these coming with the apartment. They're getting kind of lumpy. Gravity is an unkind mistress to even inanimate objects.
There's also a bed.
It's a Plush Wrist Bachelor Special, guaranteed for 500,000 naughty nights. Woo! Okay, it's important to be comfy wherever you go.
Right, that looks like a remote control to me.
Nice design, robust, ergonomic.
Yes.
I think this would be more useful in the next few minutes.
So, cool. Don't have to see the cutscene anymore. So yeah, that's the bedroom. Can we use the bed?
I'm not tired at the moment, and I'm not willing to get naked for just anyone.
So we should look at this. It's Brian Deluge.
I wish I could be like him. He's so rock and roll.
We could try and talk to the dude outside.
I think I'm talking to myself.
No, I'm trying to talk to the dude outside, but right, we have ourselves a kitchen.
It's a little cardboard box.
I mean, okay.
This must come in handy.
Check out the
Doesn't
clock.
time pass slowly when you're having fun?
I feel like you probably shouldn't put that in your game, but
to the world's most normal dad. I didn't buy it, honest. It came with the apartment.
I'll take that.
Got it. It's almost empty. There's just a drop of scaly water down there in the bottom.
Yes. So another reason why I think this, because hang on, that's a kettle. Yeah, that's why I think this is a British game.
Listen to that TV, or you'll get another week in the pen.
What, from here? Get
Yeah.
real.
Oh Christ. Because, you know, plugged in kettle.
I don't want this scaly old thing. I'll just let it boil.
Like, I know it's not like no one in America has, you know, plug-in kettles. But, like, somebody living in a house like this, like, you only have the bare necessities, right? And, kettle... I think only in a British house this poor. Right, zone-free zone. We fixed that, buddy. It's the one thing we managed to do. I think we repaired the ozone there, right? More of an issue in the 90s.
This is my fridge.
Many like it, but this one's mine. Oh, hello, Mini Coop. What did I say, Mini Coop? Oh, I can have the writing be much bigger.
Turn that TV right back on, you hear? I'll be in if you don't. Stay normal.
There you go. TV's on. You shut up. Right, this is a 90s game. I think it's set... Well, it's set in a fictional place. But I think... Because the dude, I think, is supposed to be American, but I'm pretty sure this is a British-made game in the 90s. Oh, yes. Yeah, but I was thinking, like... In the 90s, the ubiquity of kettles in this sort of place. Is it an electric one? Does it plug in? It's a bow tie.
A nodding bird toy. Very popular in the 1970s. Okay, but if it pecks me, it's history.
Oh yeah, can I open this? I can open it.
This food is months old. Yuck!
So my kettle's made out of glass. Fair enough. But how popular were plug-in kettles in America in the 90s? The mid-90s? Before 1997.
TV on, mister. You're only making it worse for yourself.
Useless thing. Get back on before that Norm outside complains.
I goddamn love that this has teletext on it. Okay. So yes, we live in a... I think it's called Normopolis or something like that. Hang on, let's have a look on the map. Nootropolis.
Isn't that where I am right now?
Yes, it is. So this, I was whistling outside. I was having too much fun, and I got told off and locked in my house for it. So I'm going to try and escape and try and fix the country, the world. I don't know, something. I'm just going to, speaking of fixing, I just want to, right. You can see my test comment above, the correct height. We are back in the game. Let's turn this back on before matey Jim complains. In fact, let's we'll do that, and we're going to combine this with this.
Aha! It's keeping the TV on.
So yeah, the demo.
Might fool that rookie Norm out on the landing. Pecking bird plus stubborn remote equals permanently on TV. Yo, dude.
Yo, Murder House. No, I have not played Murder House. I'll have to look it up. So this, I was saying before, but I'll say again. This is a demo I played in the 90s. I might have even had it on disc rather than CD. Because my demo did not have little videos. I don't think Kent actually spoke out loud. I think it was all text. And I would have actually played on a smaller screen. So I've not got this full screened because that would hurt my eyes. But it's quite big. And it would be bigger than I'm used to. But, God, this dragging method's kind of weird. But do we need anything else? Well, we probably should pick up literally everything. But also, we've got the TV on. We might be able to leave via the window. And that's, after all, what we're actually attempting to do, right? Is it open?
It's stiff, but I can manage it. I'll be glad to get out of here.
Okay, so I can leave.
Carefully does it.
Okay, I probably should have picked up everything first. I didn't think it'd let me. It didn't let you out in the demo.
Down.
Huh. Okay, I wonder if this guy wants a cup of tea. I say this because that is the quest you have to do. So yeah, this is all brand new to me. I've never seen this. Yes, so this is the world where you're supposed to stay so normal. This is a person who's wearing a tarpaulin. He's also got a TV on. Let's have a chat with him.
Hi there. Can you give me a lift down to the street, old man?
Hey, less of the old prefix, please. Name's Di. If I were to take you down, what will you do in return?
What do you need?
What do you need, Di? I have lots of stuff inside. How about a nice cushion? It must be hard sitting on that cold metal all the time.
Don't worry about that, boy. The only thing that needs warming are my heart and my hands. How about a nice warm beverage?
What beverage?
Okay, what flavor drink do you want?
Coffee, milk, quickly. There's a good boy.
Right, so the reason
Later, Di.
I guessed cup of tea, because, but obviously we are totally in America right now, as you can tell by that flag. How do I get back up?
Back to Boardsville.
That's quite creative, actually. Right, so yeah, in the demo, you did have to make the cup of tea, just for no reason. So I know about the cup of tea. Or the cup of coffee, I guess. Don't drink. But, yes. We've got ourselves a cup. Coffee cup. We'll use it with the kettle.
I'll just pour in this water. Easy does it.
I do not believe we have milk. We'll double check this, rather grimy. Can we pick up that?
No way am I going to eat those.
No, I suppose you've been in prison for a week, haven't you? But we do have a jar of white paint. We are playing a point and click game. So we will combine this with the coffee cup.
Well, I don't suppose it wouldn't hurt that much. The strong abrasive edge of the coffee will probably mask the chalky aftertaste of the paint. At least it looks like milk.
So now we have an authentic looking...
Well, it looks like a cup of lovely coffee. Of course, I know different.
Yes. Let's finish exploring this place. We have ourselves a little cupboard. Appears to be a rat in a washer.
It just doesn't want to open.
Okay, he's not having a great time in there, is he? There's a rat in the washer. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna free that rat. That's what I'm gonna do.
There's a rat stuck inside.
Poor ratty. I'll see if... Doesn't seem to want me to save the rat. Right. There is some sort of contraption. It's a shark poon.
This could have been one of my greatest inventions. If only I had a real shark to test it on.
Perhaps one day, buddy. Perhaps one day. take it.
Get real.
Uh,
I'll soon have this sucker out. That's disgusting. Take a shower, baby.
yes.
Ugh! There's still a horrible stench coming up from that hole in the bath.
Right, I think we have everything. We can come back here, presumably. What's that?
Ugh!
Oh, I'm fine.
A horrible stench coming up from that hole in the bath.
We have a cup of coffee for the gentleman outside.
It's stiff, but I can manage it. I'll be glad to get out of here.
Right. Let's dip. Let's have a look around here as well. It's a stool.
A little stool. I'm sure it's a godsend to this strange guy.
It's been really hot. Like, it's not so bad right now. So the thing about this flat is it's slightly underground. And so when it gets hot, it takes like a day or two for this flat to actually warm up. Because I always keep the curtains down. I'm a, I'm a hermit, so I just don't ever open the curtains or anything. And so it takes a while. But when it does get hot, I've got no way of like cooling it down. I have no, there's no air conditioning or anything like that, and it's just miserable. But it's not so bad right now. But it's been quite bad. Can I take this?
I don't want it, thanks.
He doesn't want it. Okay. What about this winch?
If I do, I might send this baby crashing to the ground. No way. If I take that, the cradle will be stuck here.
Okay.
I guess he watches a lot of TV. Where does he get the power from?
Yeah, where does he get the power from?
I guess it keeps him warm and out of the rain.
Okay. I have no idea what this thing is. Okay, anyway. It's weird that I get slowed down in this. Let's give him the cup of coffee. Coffee.
Here you go, Di. Sorry about the delay.
Hey, thank you, Sonny. Have you down in no time. Say, this coffee tastes a little, unique.
Yeah, it has a special secret ingredient left to me by the previous occupiers of my apartment.
Well, that's a secret you might want to let me in on one of these days.
Di?
Yes?
I've got a gizmo.
Say, do you know what this throbbing, worry thing is?
I don't have a clue, but I feel a bit weird when I'm near it.
The weather?
Why is every day so gray? The air quality is very poor today.
It's been like this for nearly 30 years. Since just before I began my new life in this cradle, I haven't seen the sun for decades. It used to cheer up men, women, cats, dogs, and plants. It all seemed a lot happier back then, before the great shake-up.
The sun?
The sun? What is that? I think my mom mentioned it once before she threw me out for cutting class and chilling out all the time.
Didn't you pay attention in modern history classes? The sun is a huge, slow-motion nuclear explosion in space, shedding warmth on the people of our planet.
Warmth?
You say the sun sends warmth? I don't see it anywhere, you old dreamer.
Dreamer? How dare you? It's up there, boy, but it's beyond this big cloud of soot that hangs over the city.
Eat your heart out, Matrix. Normality was blotting out the sky in the 90s. At least 4 years before the Matrix. Great shake-up.
Great shake-up? I think I remember something about that in modern history classes. But there was something interesting going on outside at the time.
It all happened one sunny day about 30 years ago. The day Saul Nistelux was blown into a million tiny pieces. God bless him. His brother Paul Nistelux
Oh, Red Dwarf!
then unveiled his approachable army of Norm troopers. Things have never been the same since.
I'm extremely familiar with Red Dwarf. Lickety split up the ziggurat. I'm just gonna quickly turn the sound down.
Be crazy than lazy, boy. I'll say au revoir because I got a feeling I'll see you again soon. You have a spark I haven't seen for ages.
Oh, there we go. Well, I hadn't quite finished the conversation with this dude. I just wanted to change the volume of things. Okay. Come back. I want to talk to you. I hadn't finished the conversation. Ah, damn it. Okay, I'm just gonna... Let's save my game. Hang on. Save. Oh, no, I didn't save then, did I? Which means I did that... Oh, damn it. Okay. Well, that's weird. It's weird that, how do I get back? Okay, what I'm gonna do is it's just gonna be easier if I start again. I'll very quickly go outside and then have the rest of the conversation with him. Then load my game. Oh, I could have let you see the intro.
Get in there. That TV is on 24 hours a day. I'm coming in after you.
That sounds Scottish. Right, we need... Let's speed run this.
Okay, it's important to be comfy. I think this would be more useful in the next few minutes. Okay, but if it pecks me, it's history.
History.
Aha! It's keeping the TV on. Yes,
Right,
this might fool that rookie Norm out on the landing. Pecking bird plus stubborn remote. I'll just let it boil. I'll just pour in this water. Easy does it. I can't see any use for it at the moment.
Right.
Okay, I've got it. Well, I don't suppose it wouldn't hurt that much. The strong abrasive edge of the coffee will probably... I don't want it. Okay, it's mine.
There we go. Let's change volumes because that's like literally the reason I had to redo this. We just wanted the music a little bit quiet, didn't we? There we go.
It's stiff, but I can manage it. I'll be glad to get out of here. Carefully does it.
Can't skip it because it's the first time. I like that it has options and stuff.
Don't look down.
Okay.
I thought you might want this to warm you up.
Well, thank you, son. Let me drink it and then I'll do you a favor.
I'd like to get down there to the street.
No problem. Name's Di, by the way.
Di?
Yes?
Okay.
Why is every day so gray? The air quality is very poor today.
It's been like this
Can't
for
skip this, though.
years. Since just before I began my new life in this...
Yeah, I quote it all the time. Because that's why I say to Luke, like, death's not the handicap it used to be.
Cats, dogs, and plants. It all seemed a lot happier back then, before the great shakeup.
Okay, the Great Shake-Up.
The Great Shakeup? I think I remember something about that in modern history.
Oh, no, I did. I clicked on that already.
There's something interesting going on outside at the time.
It all happened one sunny day about 30 years ago. The day Saul Nistelux was blown into a million tiny pieces. God bless him. His brother Paul Nistelux bravely filled his shoes, then unveiled his approachable army of Norm troopers. Things have never been the same since.
Okay, new life.
Why did you start a new life in this cradle?
I'll just say that I wasn't totally impressed with the departure of Saul Nistelux, so I've declared myself a free state.
Why weren't you impressed?
Why weren't you impressed?
Get out into the city and find out for yourself, boy. Open your eyes and dig some dirt. I might bump into you again soon. You seem the right type.
Paul.
Paul Nistelux is our leader, right?
Sheesh, kid. Things don't change in this city on a daily basis. He's been leading us for years.
So everyone likes him, right?
They seem to. No one complains. I just keep myself personal up here.
The sun.
The sun? What is that?
Okay, I did this one as well. I don't know if I did the entire flow of the conversation.
Cutting class and chilling out all the time.
Didn't you pay attention in modern history classes? The sun is a huge, slow-motion nuclear explosion in space, shedding warmth on the people of our planet.
You say the sun sends warmth? I don't see it anywhere, you old dreamer.
Dreamer? How dare you?
How far are you in Red Dwarf?
But it's beyond this big cloud of soot that hangs over the city.
Pall of Soot. There we go. Got some new stuff.
The Pal of Soot has
Pal.
been up there for as long as I can remember.
Pal or Paul?
Another one of life's little mysteries, son.
Alright, now we can load our game. Which I think is F10. No.
Bye, Die, you crazy old guy.
Better to be crazy than lazy.
Nope, I
boy.
cannot load my game.
I'll say au revoir because I got a feeling I'll see you again soon. You have a spark I haven't seen for ages.
Can't skip this over. Oh, the resolution falls as well. It's weird that it goes more. Okay, F10. Load game. That one. Cool. Okay, we have caught up with ourselves. Can we? I bet we could have just gone in there.
It just doesn't want to open. I don't know how to work it without Die. Get real.
Alright, fine. What is this? Criddle. Oh no, yeah. I want to grab this crank. No. I want to grab. Let me grab the crank. What's going on with the music? Whatever. I'm out now. Yeah, we got a big wide world. Let's check the map out. There's the street. I guess that's where we are. Apartment, street, the factory. We won't walk.
Is that where I am right now?
Yeah, I know. I'm just having a look around.
Disturbance? That's the street below my window.
Oh, there's a door and some trash.
I have no use for rubbish. There's enough of it in my apartment. You can catch all sorts of diseases doing that.
That's fair enough.
It won't open. It's locked from within.
Right. TV Heaven. TV Heaven. West Virginia. No, that's not how that song goes. There's a very tall bus stop.
Buses aren't a bad form of transport. They get me from A to B. Maybe now's a good time to look at the map.
Yes, we're totally in America right now. It's totally what America looks like. Gremlin found in north of England. Maybe. Why was there an American flag? If I don't know where we're supposed to be then.
Nothing new here. You call that news?
I enjoy the sarcastic quotes. Chad rules. Blimey, this game was ahead of its time. Some wheelie bin.
More trash. Ho hum.
Fair enough. Can we push it or something?
I'm not digging through here.
Okay. He's not digging through there. Why can't I go behind this? Don't know. It's just an option we have. Oh, there's a door here. How big's this game?
It's bricked up very firmly.
I mean, that's fair enough. Yes, it totally is.
It's been broken, but it's far too small for me to climb through.
Let's have a look at my stuff. Well, I'll leave it for jumping. There's the gate. Again, scale's a little weird.
These lead into the park. We're not allowed to go into the park. Paul missed Alexa's orders.
Well, I wouldn't want to defy him. Fun is prohibited.
We're not allowed to go into the park. Paul missed Alexa's orders.
We have ourselves a cinema. And what's this? A discotheque townie for townies.
I remember this club being open until our glorious leader closed it after a week. It's firmly locked from the inside.
It's the hardware store.
It's closed.
Oh no, we are. Everything's sold in dollars. Well, what movies are available? Romance in Paris, Hugh Gent, Emma Jobsworth. Totally in America right now. Believe that's a reference to Hugh Grant and Emma Thompson. In a Mike Lovey film, Cobblers, Honey I Fell Asleep, Ernie and Bert, Skydiving Idiots. What? There's a Tim and Paula and Peter Pants. There's also Huge Great Weapon 3. Not as good as only the first Huge Great Weapon was good, to be honest. I mean, the second one was okay, but like, definitely not the third one. There's also Boxing Bob, Normal Attraction, not as good as the Fatal version. Bonzo Rides Again. Maybe we should try and watch one of these.
They're shut, just like everything else in this street.
Well, they've got some post and a cat door. Right. They're shut. Have we explored everywhere? Just look at this American bollard.
Now's a good time to look at the map.
Yeah, I know about going to the store. I'm looking for stuff. Okay, we can totally go in here because I can see inside.
Maybe now's a good time.
Okay, you can't walk beyond there. Right. I think I'm going to leave it there. We've gotten ourselves to a new location. We've got outside. Yeah, it's all new to me. And I'm enjoying it so far. I was saying about the weather. I'm actually swaying. Right. Let's save our game and let you go. F9. At the factory. Right, well, I've been the Johnstruct. I've been having a normal one. That is to say, I've been having a normality adventure. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.